What is going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a free pick for you from this Utah State versus Boise State college football matchup going down on Friday, November 28th, 2025. But before I get to the free pick, if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, the ones I have the most money on every single day, you can find those at Pickdawgz.com by clicking the Premium Picks tab or the Experts tab at the top of the page. You can also click the link in the description of this video below. We've got so much free pick content that you know these plays on the premium side are the best of the best. So Pickdawgz Premium is for, but we've also got our Inner Circle. It's something we've been mentioning a lot in our videos as of late. It's not for everyone. It's for those who are placing larger bets of at least $1,000 or more per game, which is the requirement to be accepted into the service. But we've had a lot of big bettors and high rollers join this club already, having a ton of success already with the one-on-one coaching and the bankroll management and the early releases. So if this sounds like something that's for you, reach out to the number on the screen and we'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between Utah State and Boise State. Utah State coming into this one 6-5 on the year. They clinched bowl eligibility with a 28-17 win over Fresno State last time out, while Boise State comes in off a 49-21 win over Colorado State to improve to 7-4 on the year. And you know, this is an important matchup for Boise State. You know, a win in this game for the Broncos punches their ticket to the Mountain West title game, which I still think is a decent result considering this team didn't get off to the best of starts this season, and they were a college football playoff team last year, and obviously they did not want, or they were not going to get to where they did back-to-back years after some of the losses they took this season. But to still make the Mountain West title game, this team still has something to play for, and I think you're still seeing that with some of these results, despite the fact that they're on their backup quarterback. Max Cutforth now taking over under center for the Broncos, and he was solid in that win against Colorado State, and the Broncos as a team were solid in that game as well. They put up 49 points in that one, won in a blowout, and Boise State's road results could be a little bit better, and you are going to Utah State to take on an Aggies team that is 5-0 at home this season. But my problem for Utah State is that this is a Utah State team that at times this season has really struggled to stop the run. And that's, like I said, a big concern that I have in this game against Boise State, because Boise State, with the injury to Maddox Madsen, has really been leaning on their run game a lot more as of late. And Utah State, season long, 108th in rushing yards allowed per game. Their defense is 119th in total defense, but they're also 114th in yards per carry. You have Boise State, who, like I said, is leaning on, their, two running backs of Sire Gaines and Malik Sherrod, who have both been, taken over. And, they each ran for 2 touchdowns against Colorado State. I think that's going to be, the difference here. I think that Boise State, obviously, with the added motivation of playing for a spot in the Mountain West title game, Utah State playing basically for senior day, focusing on a bowl game. I think there could be a bit of a letdown. Not a letdown, but just like a bit of a hangover here for Utah State. As like I said, there's nothing really at stake here, but maybe to try to play spoiler against Boise. But I think that Boise State gets the job done. I think that their advantage in the run game is going to pay dividends here, and I think that Boise State gets the win and the cover to clinch their spot in the Mountain West title game. So give me Boise State in this one, laying the 3. That's my free pick for this game, but thank you so much for checking out this free pick video. Let me know who you guys like in this game in the comment section below, and remember, if you're looking for my best bets, you can head to Pickdawgz Premium, or you can click the link in the description of this video below and use the promo code PICK, P-I-C-K, at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase. Best of luck. We'll see you guys soon.